So I do want to do a quick video, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so I'm gonna spin this into motivation at the end, but it really bugs me that people hate on all these billionaires. Like, there's some. Don't get me wrong. There's some bad, but there's a lot of good too, and I mean, just like in anything, there's gonna be bad and good. But to vilify, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but to make them like out to be the bad guy. Oh, we're against billionaires, this and that. Like, how many of those billionaires are creating companies and helping the economy, creating things that me, nor you, nor anybody on my block is making right now? Or they're doing stuff to make our lives better in whatever way. And they're employing a bunch of people. What happens if that company moves out away from that? Okay, so like the whole Starbucks wanting to like what is it called, protest, go on like I can't think of the word. But the fact that they're like mad for whatever, like, okay, whoever created Starbucks, I don't drink coffee, so it don't matter to me. Either way, but that Starbucks owner, whoever it was, and all the Starbucks around, gave all these people jobs, and I do know a few people that have gotten put high up in Starbucks, like managers and head of that. And they give you stock options. They do a lot to help people out there. And knowing that, but how many people drink Starbucks and they need their coffee and this and that? Like, you want to go on strike or whatever, like to Starbucks? Like, well, for one, what happens if that Starbucks was like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm not. It's not worth it. I'm gonna just take this Starbucks, every single Starbucks out of New York or out of wherever, and they can get the coffee from, make it at home, do whatever, like, like regular people would do. And now it's like a thing, like you have to have Starbucks in the morning. So, and there's just, everybody's hating on the business, all the tax rebates, this and that. Like, well, one, how many of those people in Congress are millionaires and just taking all of our money, the taxpayer money, and they're insider trading on different stocks, and so they're rich. They're just not billionaire rich. So like, you want to tax yourselves? How about that? But anyways, so I'm gonna turn this around into motivation now. So this is my mindset, how I see it. Me, I don't mind any billionaire out there, you know why? Because one day I'm gonna be a billionaire. I don't know what I'm gonna do to it. I'm probably my investing and all that, like, whatever I invest in, crypto mainly. I have no doubt that I'm gonna be a billionaire one day, and I hope I can create some sort of company that also offers jobs to people out there, and help the economy out, whatever. And if there's loopholes in taxes, like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. I ain't gonna lie. So like, just as anybody else, they would take it. Just because they don't say it out loud, like, you would take it any advantage you can. You would. A lot of people cheat. A lot of people, they do stuff that is not. I try to live my life with integrity, and I try and live my life, honest, and I just try and stick to what I think is being a good man. Now that being said, so the motivation, like I said, get out there, do what you gotta do, earn your money, become a billionaire, make that your goal. Why is that not, okay, well, obviously, that's like top goal. My first goal is, millionaire. After that, billionaire. After that, I want to be a trillionaire. And, the goals never stop. I mean, it's never going to stop. So instead of complaining and, oh, this and that, billionaires just get all the tax breaks, they don't pay their fair share. How about, what are you doing to get your life to be on track to be a billionaire, a millionaire, whatever? So, stop making excuses. Stop blaming other people. Don't be mad at billionaires because they actually do a lot to help. A lot of people don't realize how much they do to help the economy and civilization, like everybody. Instead, you just want to hate on them because they made money and they decided to do something with their life. And, the American dream was like to get here, become rich and this and that. Now that dream is fading, everybody's just, I can go to America and what can I get paid for me? What can I not do and still get? Like, that's never been my mindset. I'll never be that. I am, I'm fully disabled from my work injury, and I'm learning other ways to make money, and for me that's crypto. But if I had to, so I'll start tattooing again. I used to do art for all types of people, like just on anything. I used to get those TV dinner trays. I used to do I paint on those. I'll do the design. I do a lot of silhouettes and just different things, whatever people wanted. And I would sell those. I'll get some canvases. Hobby Lobby, you can get them for $7 for, or I think $13 for $7 or something like that. And then I'll go sell those. Just selling one of those would pay for the next, I don't even know, 14, 15 canvases. And then, so anyway, I'm just rambling on. I hate that. I hate the, when people just talk like I'm doing right now. I don't like that. I also really hate clickbait titles. So you will never get a clickbait title from me. What you see in the title is going to be what I'm talking about, or I'm going to mention, or something. Like, what you see is what you get. I'm not going to clickbait you into it. And I'm like, oh, I said, how to become a billionaire. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, my topics I already talked about. I don't want to ramble on. I keep rambling on though. Anyway, that was it. Alright. Go be a billionaire. Go make money. Go do something better in life. And don't complain.